Welcome back to the channel everyone. Today we are taking a deep and relaxed look at what the 2026 Citroen Grand C4 Picasso brings to the table, a family-focused MPV that leans hard into comfort, space, and that unmistakable French design flair. This is a car aimed at people who want practicality without giving up personality, and over the next few minutes we are going to walk through the exterior, the interior, how it performs on the road, and finally what kind of pricing you can expect if this is on your shortlist. Starting with the exterior, the Grand C4 Picasso keeps that instantly recognizable Citroen identity, but with a more modern and confident presence. The front end is clean and expressive, with slim LED lighting that stretches into the grille area, giving the car a wider and more planted look. The daytime running lights sit high and sharp, while the main headlights are positioned lower for a layered and futuristic face. It feels friendly rather than aggressive, which fits perfectly with the family-focused nature of the vehicle. From the side, the long wheelbase is obvious, but Citroen has done a good job breaking up the mass with flowing lines and a floating roof effect. The large windows are not just a design choice, they are a practical one too, making the cabin feel bright and airy even before you step inside. Alloy wheels are nicely styled and sized to balance comfort and appearance, and subtle chrome or gloss accents add just enough visual interest without going over the top. Around the back, the design stays simple and clean. The rear lights have a distinctive shape that makes the car easy to recognize at night, and the wide tailgate opening hints at the practicality underneath. This is not a car trying to look sporty or flashy, it is confident in being a people mover, and that honesty in design really works in its favor. Now let us step inside, because this is where the Grand C4 Picasso has always shined. Open the doors and you are greeted by a cabin that feels more like a modern lounge than a traditional car interior. Citroen has focused heavily on comfort, visibility, and usability. The dashboard is minimalist and horizontal, helping the cabin feel wider, while soft touch materials and tasteful trims give it a welcoming atmosphere. The seating position is high and commanding, which is great for city driving and long trips alike. The front seats are wide, well cushioned, and designed for long hours behind the wheel without fatigue. Depending on the trim level, you can expect features like heating, massage functions, and adjustable lumbar support, all aimed at making every journey easier on your body. The digital display setup is clean and easy to read, with a central touchscreen handling most infotainment duties. It supports modern connectivity features like smartphone mirroring, voice control, and built-in navigation on higher trims. The system is designed to be intuitive rather than flashy, which is exactly what you want when driving with kids or on busy roads. Storage is another strong point. There are clever cubbies, deep door pockets, a large glove box, and plenty of places to stash bottles, bags, and everyday items. Citroen clearly understands how families actually use their cars. Move into the second row and the space really impresses. Legroom and headroom are generous, even for taller passengers, and the large windows make it a pleasant place to sit. The seats are individually adjustable, allowing you to prioritize passenger comfort or cargo space depending on your needs. For families with children, features like rear air vents, sun blinds, and easy access mounting points make daily life much simpler. The third row, when fitted, is best suited for kids or shorter adults, but it is perfectly usable for short to medium trips. Access is straightforward, and when those seats are folded flat, the Grand C4 Picasso turns into a seriously capable cargo hauler. The boot is wide, deep, and easy to load, making it ideal for road trips, grocery runs, or moving bulky items. On the road, the Grand C4 Picasso is all about smoothness and comfort. It is not designed to be a performance car, and it does not pretend to be one. Instead, the suspension is tuned to soak up bumps and rough surfaces, giving you a calm and relaxed driving experience. This is especially noticeable on long highway journeys, where the car feels stable and composed. Engine options for the 2026 model are expected to include efficient petrol and diesel units, with a strong focus on fuel economy and low emissions. Some markets may also see mild hybrid or hybrid-assisted versions, offering better efficiency and smoother stop-start performance in traffic. Power delivery is tuned to be smooth and predictable, which suits the car's purpose perfectly. Acceleration is adequate rather than exciting, but it never feels underpowered for everyday driving. Merging onto highways, overtaking slower traffic, and climbing hills with a full load are all handled confidently. The steering is light and easy, making parking and city driving surprisingly stress-free for a car of this size. One area where the Grand C4 Picasso really stands out is noise comfort. Road noise and wind noise are well controlled, and the cabin remains quiet even at higher speeds. This makes conversations easier and long trips far less tiring, especially for families with young children. Safety is, of course, a major priority. The 2026 model is expected to come with a comprehensive suite of driver assistance features. These include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and parking assistance systems. All of these technologies work together to reduce stress and increase confidence behind the wheel, especially in busy traffic or unfamiliar areas. Now let us talk about pricing, which is always a key part of the decision. The Citroen Grand C4 Picasso is positioned as a value-focused alternative to more expensive family vehicles. While prices will vary by market and trim level, it is expected to start at a competitive point that undercuts many SUVs and rival MPVs. Higher trims with more technology and comfort features will naturally cost more, but even then, the overall value proposition remains strong. Running costs are also expected to be reasonable. Efficient engines, sensible service intervals, and good fuel economy all help keep ownership costs manageable. Insurance is typically fair for this type of vehicle, and resale values tend to be solid thanks to its practicality and family-friendly reputation. So who is this car really for? The 2026 Citroen Grand C4 Picasso is ideal for families who prioritize space, comfort, and ease of use over sporty handling or aggressive styling. It is for people who take road trips, who carpool, who need flexibility in their daily lives, and who want a car that makes those routines easier rather than more complicated. If you are tired of cramped crossovers and want something that genuinely puts passengers first, this Citroen deserves your attention. It may not shout for attention, but it quietly delivers where it matters most. If you enjoyed this detailed review, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you think of the Grand C4 Picasso and whether it would work for your lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.